still too loud. Okay, there. Welcome back to Filthy Casual Co-op. I'm me, you're you, he's him, and ostensibly, yes, all of those things ostensibly. And today we are gonna play some. Well, we might just play character creation, but probably not. I don't know yet. As you can't see it yet, but Divinity Original Sin 2. And this will be my first time playing it. And yeah, so let me I'm just gonna go ahead and transition my screen over. Boopity boop, somewhere over here. There we go.
I'm gonna double check that this is all working on Twitch.
Okay, fantastic. Because I need to create my proper profile.
Okay, I can see the game.
That means my transition has been successful.
Mm-hmm.
My pop-up clue said lava is lethal.
Generally speaking, yeah.
I'm shocked. Okay, now from here, I apparently get a gift bag. Is this because I have another version? Okay, we can't get distracted by this.
Is it just showing you all of the little DLC things?
It might be. I get like the beauty salon.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Those are installed. This is just telling you that
you got some stuff.
Things. Yeah.
All right, we are gonna do. So I've changed my profile. I guess I want to click on story.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then multiplayer. Boop. And then we're gonna create. So we get to learn together. We've done one test run, but you know. Ooh, I got a follower. Hello, Haas. Do I have my chat window open? I do. Okay. Look, I'm not a professional. It's on the label, Filthy Casual. Actually, I don't think I put that in the title. My bad. Alright, number of slots. We went classic mode. Yes. Mm-hmm. This slot is open. Oh, my visibility is set to nobody. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll do friends only and you can search for me.
I see it. Okay.
I'll wait for you to join before I click launch.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Alright. I mean, you got in last time.
No, I'm just trying to minimize any kind of weird surprises that might arise from...
Same. You are not ready.
I'm never ready.
Okay. Launch.
I always lie. That was a lie too.
Yes. Everything I say is a lie. Except for that. And that. And that. Alright, so we're going to have tutorials popping up for me because I'm not going to turn those off.
It might be good to absorb the information within them as well.
I mean, maybe.
So I've gone through character creation once before.
I feel like I kind of want to make my own character, but I also feel like maybe that's not what anyone wants to see.
It's up to you.
Why does it feel like my music keeps going back to loud again? I'm going to turn it down for the stream a little bit. Well, that silenced it for a moment.
You will want to turn it back up when you get to the instruments tab. It's at the very right there.
Oh, nice. Well, right now it's like deafening as far as like the level of the music in my ears. Why are you on my clearly what would have been one of my preferred characters?
I just clicked on Elf.
Okay, there you go.
Not her.
Right. You were on this one though because it wouldn't let me have it.
At one point, yes.
I'll take recommendations on this if you've played a little bit, at least as far as by the way, elves' bodies are terrifying.
So are their clothes.
I get the clothes. They make sense.
No, go to the actual elf auction, not the
Uh,
origin character elf, the created character elf.
let's see. I mean, he's wearing leaves. It's fine.
All of their outfits are weirdly spiky and completely uh, open
They're
to the air, as it were.
they're bromeliads for the most part. Like, let's
Also,
play plant identification.
also elves in this particular setting are cannibals who can uh, absorb the knowledge of whoever's body part they just ate.
I see that. Corpse
Yeah,
eater. Beautiful. Oh, hey, what is this? The enchanter actually wears feathers instead of plant material. Feathers and
hmm
leather and bear skin.
So we can do this one of three ways.
Okay.
We can pick an origin character. They each have their own like plot line.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you can still go through the plot lines with them if they join up later as party members, and you can get any of them as party members later.
Right.
You can only get a certain number of them. I think we're limited to two other people, but
Okay.
that's fine. Whatever. You can create a character and use one of the build presets at the bottom, which will just give you your skills and skill points.
Right.
Or you can create a character and do all the fiddly bits like picking skills and talents. And tags, which are basically like uh, in Fate Core,
Uh-huh.
where you have those adjectives that describe who you are. Tags are like that. They don't
Okay.
they don't necessarily like uh, change anything in like combat or whatever. It's just how you approach conversations and topics and stuff, your personality and your background.
Interesting. Elves are terrifying.
They're pretty awesome, yes.
Like, what is
Oh,
going on with
you can
their
do undead any of
abs?
them.
What's going on with their abs, though?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're part carnivorous plant.
Fantastic. Cute. I'm just flipping through some of the faces, and
hmm
some of them are terrifying. Nice. Hairstyle that changes, like, all of the headset dressing.
hmm We could play a pair of snotty elves.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you know that I'm playing an elf. Like, you know that, right? Oh, she's bald. Okay. Yeah, you know what? May as well just go ahead and do this character creation thing. I promise
Yeah.
I won't take too long on this.
And honestly, a lot of the fun in these games is trying to come up with a interesting character.
Well, we all know who she's going to be a sub form of. At least until I get the flow of this world. Kind of like that hair. That's very pretty. Not at all terrifying. But I do also like the weird little crooked horns. Those are kind of cute. Well, let's go with the ponytail. I think I like the description of the Wayfarer, which is a survivalist plus some magic.
hmm
Sounds pretty sweet.
You can also just make your own. Like if you really want a ranged character that uses shadow magic,
Nice.
you can just pick those skills.
Nice. Crow. Nice hair color names. I like some of the naming for the coloration on things. I
hmm
dislike some of the other naming for progressive thinking reasons. Like there is cocoa and caramel. There are food items as skin tones.
Yeah.
But also bisque, which also is a kind of porcelain, but also soup. And I'm like, but yeah, the soup comparison's a little weird. Which is not their intention, I'm sure. I like that face. I like that hair. Facial features. None? No facial feature options for the ladies. Ladies, you have no facial features.
Yeah, well, I think elves just don't have any facial features either. Because on
Oh, yeah,
the
probably
male side of
not.
things, no beard, no.
Yep.
Prepare yourself. Nice try. Prepare yourself. Almost got me that time. I'm ready.
I like the trickster voice. I mean, is there a random button for this name thing? How dare. How dare there not be a random button for naming? I should have thought ahead. There we go. There's my name. Alright, and then I can click on presets. Is that where I want to go next for class stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Aha! I like the battle mage's outfit, by the way. I'm now realizing that's spider webs.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, look, they get a really normal looking robe covered in spider webs.
And if you want to actually choose the things they start with, you can just edit any of those categories.
Oh, neat. Their necks are just so long, it's terrifying. That's the thing that's most horrifying, is really their necks. But Final Fantasy did the same thing. With the Elvon.
Mm-hmm.
With their fucking foot-long neck. Alright, we're looking at attributes now. The attributes panel shows the primary stats you can spend points in after you level up. Primary stats have a direct influence on your secondary stats. Got it. Oh, combat abilities. Spending points on combat abilities. I'm not even on the combat abilities part. Generally increases the damage you do. Yep. And the skill schools you invest in. However, there are other benefits as well. Read the descriptions of the skill schools to fully understand what the invested points do. Got it. So right now, the Wayfarer does fitness, finesse, rather, brain. Okay, this music is like so distracting, and I don't think I can get to the menu for it again. Wait, let's see, options. Oh, it did jack itself back up to 100 after I had it down to 25. I may not have.
What the heck?
I may not have clicked on the button correctly.
Oh, there might be an apply or a save or whatever.
There's an apply and an accept. Oh, right. Now I'm not going quite as deaf. Let me turn the thing back up. Now that's going to be way too gentle for the stream, but look, I'm not... It was making me feel like I needed to yell into my microphone. I couldn't hear myself. Alright, so finesse and intelligence. I feel like that will work. Let me look at them. Okay, strength increases your damage with strength-based weapons and skills. Allows you to lift and carry heavier items. That's encumbrance, goods times. Finesse is damage with finesse-based weapons and skills. Damage increases damage Okay. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know that I needed you to tell me that each of these modify the damage of attribute-based weapons or attacks. Like, yes. Yes, thank you.
Some people need to know.
I guess. I know. There's no pleasing me, by the way. Like, you don't give me enough information. You give me too much information. There is no Goldilocks solution. Collusion. No. Constitution. Determines how much vitality you have. Oh, that's a 7%. Okay. Memory affects the amount of memory slots which are required to learn skills. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That makes sense. I have no memory. I have to relearn every skill I have in real life every time I need to use it. Oh god, that's kind of accurate. That's uncomfortably accurate. And explains how you can get a degree and not remember a lot of things. Uncomfortable stare. Wits affect your critical chance, initiative, and your ability to detect traps and find hidden treasures. Huzzah. I mean, I only get, we get 3 points to start?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm only going to move 1. Actually, I'm going to move... whatever. No, I'm going to do 11 finesse, 11 intelligence, 11 memory.
Sounds good.
Alright. Abilities, I have Huntsman. Oh. If you have the high ground. Huntsman increases the damage bonus when attacking from the high ground. It doesn't say the high ground, but this is where you are now with me. Geomancer increases all poison and earth damage you deal and causes any physical armor restoration you cause. Alright, that I don't understand, but that's okay. And bartering +1. Well, let's see what we got for skills real quick. Real quick, she says. Civil abilities are non-combat abilities. They come in handy when you are not solving a situation through conflict.
Yes.
They are civil. I have one called Nasty Deeds. What is it? You're not going to let me hover over it if I already have it? Okay, well then... I'm confused. I'm confused. I can't hover over... Oh! Wait, no. You know what? Just, let's back up. Go back to the top. This is why I get frustrated with games. It's not the game's fault. Most of the time.
Proceed too quickly.
Yes. Okay, so I have 2 skill points to spend. Okay, these headings that I can't click on are headings, not skills. So I get 2 skill points, and that's it up here. So let's get rid of those. And it looks like I get 2... Oh no, I get 1 that I can spend on civil. 1 is already spent for me, and that is Lore Master.
That's because you are an elf, I believe, yeah.
Yeah. From Ancestral Knowledge. Okay, that's the plus I get from Ancestral Knowledge. Alright, so under combat abilities we have Warfare. This is physical damage. Huntsman is the high ground. Scoundrel. Increases movement speed and your critical modifier. Pyrokinetic. Self-explanatory. Oh no. We're gonna go hydrokinetic. We're not gonna try hydrosophist? Sophist? English is weird, you guys. Water damage and vitality or healing or magic armor restoration. Nice. Aerothurge. I knew how to say that. is airbenders. Geomancers are earthbenders. Necromancers heals you whenever you deal damage directly to vitality. Summoning? That seems... Vitality damage, physical armor, magic armor of your summon and totems. Okay. Polymorph. Polymorph provides 1 free attribute. Yes, you said it right the first time. Attribute point per point invested. Okay. Weapons, single, two-handed, range, dual wielding. I'm guessing these are just bonuses. Like I could do any of these, but these are damage bonuses, right? Yeah. Increases damage and accuracy. For each of the respective. Ooh. Ranged increases damage and critical chance when using bows and crossbows. And defense. Retribution reflects received damage to your attacker. Dang. Leadership grants dodging and resistance bonuses to all allies in an 8-meter I was going to say radiance. Radius is the word of the day. Perseverance restores magic armor after you recover from frozen or stunned, and restores physical armor after knocked down or petrified. Okay. But they had me with Huntsman, and I'm thinking that's probably not the best choice. Like high ground, that seems too setting specific.
Your combat abilities,
Yeah.
the skills heading,
Yes.
specifically determines what skills you can have in the next section. So you need it at least a little
one
bit.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I would pick one there, but I was also thinking of taking range for 1 point under weapons, but maybe I don't really need weapons at level 1.
I'm taking one.
Okay. All right. So ranged for 1, and I'm going to do Scoundrel for the movement speed and the crit modifier. Mostly for the movement speed, let's be honest. I want to be fast. Alright, now I have 1 ability point under civil abilities. I already have a lore master point, which is cool. Telekinesis? She cannot have telekinesis.
That's actually just the only way you move objects in the game, so it's worth it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I was thinking about sneaking or thievery. I mean, not doing crimes or anything. Or persuasion. Ooh. Lucky Charm increases your likelihood. Okay, that's your loot find. Your treasure bonus. She had bartering. Which is haggling for cheaper trades, and your items become more expensive. Nice. Persuasion helps you convince characters to do your bidding. And increases how much characters like you. That's definitely a skill she would have. But now you're telling me that telekinesis is the only way to move stuff in the game, and I'm kind of like, feeling the pressure there.
You have a good enough range to start with, but just once you start putting skill points in it, you can start doing some pretty crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna take
nonsense.
persuasion for her then. I feel like I'm building a weird range rogue. All right, so scoundrel, ranged, and persuasion.
Not inaccurate.
Okay, and then under skills, she had none previously. And now I have a selection from scoundrel abilities. Now I may have to go back and change things if I don't.
If you don't like the skills on offer, yes.
Right. It's a backstab, chloroform. Does this smell like chloroform to you?
Well, you're throwing a bottle of it, so it's more like, hey, can you smell this real quick?
I'm wondering, because these... this is throwing knife. Oh, you can backstab with a throwing knife? Nice. Mm-hmm. Sexy.
You don't actually need knives on you to do it. You just kind of always have them. It's just a skill, like in WoW.
It's also finesse-based, which is nice. Receives a bonus from finesse. Based on your base attack, and receives a bonus from finesse. So I get 3. Adrenaline gives me 2 action points immediately, and I lose 2 the next turn. Any action points over your maximum are lost. I don't know what action points are.
Whenever you do anything in combat, it takes a certain number of action points. So moving, like if you were in D&D and you were moving a square, it would take 1 action point.
Gotcha.
3 squares would take 3. Attacking takes a certain number based on what kind of weapon you're using and how good you are with it.
There's another game I've played that I feel like has used a mechanism similar. But now I can't think of what it is. I mean, Civ kind of has a basic, you get 3 actions kind of thing.
The original 2 Fallouts had action points as well, where depending on your agility, you would have a certain number of action points to use each round.
I'm the worst filthy casual. I haven't played those. I've only played New Vegas.
For shame.
I mean, it made my first trip to Vegas feel like, hey, I've been here. Let's see. Oh, chloroform has, like, some range.
13 meters.
Also, does not break invisibility or sneaking.
Mm-hmm. You can
Not that I have
chloroform
sneak,
from
but
stealth.
beautiful. I think I'm going to do that in throwing knife. Let's see. Can I pick a third one from these other two, or do I need to rethink my points?
You can only pick skills from
yeah. I would have to go back and basically drop ranged and then pick up another skill if I wanted to pick something different. I may just go then with adrenaline.
You can also just poke at them to look at them. You know, put a point in, look at the skills they offer.
That's true. Let's go back here.
You may want to try Huntsman.
Yeah, I guess.
Just to see what it has.
Yeah, okay. I'm already doing it. I'm going in. Alright, Huntsman has pin down. Physical damage. Cripples the target character, resisted by physical armor.
13 range.
First aid is good. Heals target for 8 vitality. Cures crippled, knockdown, blind, silenced, bleeding, burning, poisoned, diseased.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet is nice. Nice. Fires a normal arrow that deals 27 to 29 damage, then finds another target within 5 meters. Forks up to 2 times.
Yep.
Is finesse based. Elemental arrowheads target a surface in melee radius. Elemental damage matching that surface is added to your ranged weapon attacks and
so if
ranged abilities.
If you're standing next to
fire,
a pool of oil that's been lit on fire, or a lightning cloud, or if you're just standing in or around water,
you just dip it in.
Right.
Just dunk that arrow. It's cool.
Which makes me wonder what would happen if you used elemental arrowheads while you were standing in a puddle of blood. Does that still count as water? I
hope vampire. You now fire a mosquito arrow. Well, I guess I don't need chloroform as much because I don't have sneaking. Although I don't have to be sneaking to use it. It just doesn't break sneaking.
Mm-hmm.
But if I want first aid and a ricochet, which seems like helpful. So is it more helpful to murder something or put it to sleep?
It is a kind of sleep.
Alright, let's do ricochet. Let's do first aid and throwing knife. We'll give that a shot for now. Sorry, chloroform. Gotta leave the chloroform at home. Alright, so that's the presets. Talents. Talents determine a character's unique features. Select talents to complement a character's abilities and attributes. Understood. I have a pet pal, which allows you to talk to animals.
Yep, any animal. It's actually extremely useful.
I guess I'm going to leave that there. That's the only point I have.
Well, I mean, you can take it out and look at the other one. Oh,
I can hover over, yeah. Ambidextrous is nice. Arrow recovery. Sorely tempting. Comeback kid. Mm-hmm. Once per combat, if an anime lands a fatal blow. Sometimes they do. I'm looking at you, Trigun, and Cowboy Bebop, and Samurai Champloo. Where were we? Helps you bounce back to life with 20% health. If you die and are resurrected in combat, Comeback Kid will be available again. Nice. Duck, duck, goose. You evade attacks of opportunity. Nice. Elemental affinity lowers the action point cost of spells by 1 when standing on the surface of the same element. Elemental ranger. Shooting arrows will inflict... Gosh dang it. My foot keeps pulling on the cable of my mouse. Shooting arrows will inflict bonus elemental damage depending on the surface your target is standing in. Escapist allows you to flee combat even when enemies are right next to you. It's the old, hey, what's that over there? Far out, man. Increases the range of skills and scrolls by 2 meters. Does not affect melee and touch range spells. So it's really just the far out, man. It's not far out, man. Totally different. 5-star diner. Doubles the effects of food and potions. Glass cannon. Why can't the glass cannon be a lone wolf? That seems like exactly the sort of character I play. With glass cannon, you start every combat round with max AP, but magic and physical armor do not protect you from statuses.
Which is super rough.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
You need to murder everybody before they can afflict you with anything.
If you're not a good glass cannon if you can't.
Right.
While sneaking, Gorilla increases attack damage by 40%. Also reduces cost of entering sneak mode by 1 AP. Hothead. When you're at maximum vitality, it grants you an extra 10% critical chance and 10% more accuracy. Hot dang. That was not an intentional pun. Leech. Heals you when standing in blood. So, I mean, I would assume that if you were standing in blood and you were firing elemental arrows, you would be firing leech arrows. That is probably not the case. But I feel like I could make the argument for it. Based literally on that skill. Living armor. 35% of all healing you receive by skills or consumables gets added to your magic armor. Lone Wolf giant text box. Lone Wolf provides +2 max AP, +2 recovery AP, +30% vitality, +60% physical armor, +60% magic armor, and doubles invested points in attributes, up to a maximum of 40. And combat abilities, except polymorph, up to a maximum of 10, while you are adventuring solo or with at most one companion. This bonus is temporarily removed while there are more than 2 members in the current party.
So if we didn't want to pick up any NPCs the entire time, we could both pick this and just be massively overpowered for single characters.
It's kind of hot. Mnemonic gives you 3 extra points in your memory attribute. Nice. Morning person. When resurrected, you resurrect to full health. You jerks. Opportunist gives you the ability to perform attacks of opportunity. Alright. Harry Master gives you 10% dodging while dual wielding. Savage Sortilege. Sortilege? Gives all magical skills a critical chance equal to your critical chance score. Slingshot, extra 5 meters of range to your grenades. Nice. Stench. Decreases everyone's attitude towards you by 25, but melee opponents find you less attractive in combat. The Pawn. Permits your character 1 AP worth of free movement per turn. That is a scoundrel-based thing. Torturer. With Torturer, certain statuses caused by you are no longer blocked by magic or armor, or magic or physical armor. And their duration is extended by 1 turn. Burning, poisoned, bleeding, necrofire, acid, suffocating, entangled, death wish, and ruptured tendons are affected by this talent.
Nasty.
Harsh. That is harsh. Unstable. Makes you explode in a bloody cloud when you die, dealing 50% of your vitality as physical damage in a 3-meter radius. Oh, I'm in love. Walk it off. Reduces all status durations by 1 turn, including positive statuses. Does not affect statuses with a duration of 1 turn. What a rush. Increases your recovery and maximum AP by 1 when your health is below 50%. And then I have some that I can't take because they require other stuff.
Some of them require level 2, some of them require different skills. It's good to look at them anyway.
Yeah. All skilled up is a level 2. Gives you 1 extra combat ability and 1 extra civil ability point. Bigger and better requires level 2. Grants you 2 extra attribute points to spend. Demon. Requires pyrokinetic. Incompatible with Ice King.
Mm-hmm.
A character with demon has an extra 15% fire resistance, but takes a 15% penalty to water resistance. Additionally, the maximum fire resistance is raised by 10. Executioner gives you 2 extra action points after dealing a killing blow once per turn. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Incompatible with pawn, so you can either go first or you can go more.
Yep.
Ice King is the water version of demon. Picture of health gives you extra vitality plus 3% for every point in warfare.
There's your toughness feat.
Yep, that's toughness. So right now I have Pet Pal, which is talking to animals. Should I keep that or what?
I would just pick one that's thematic.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, kind of want to do unstable, but I'd rather not die.
Right.
Like, you only get use out of it if you die. Which is a bit rough. It's a bit rough. Do. I mean, you know what I kind of want to click on, right?
Leech?
That one or another L?
Lone Wolf?
Yeah. I mean, Fenmarel would be proud. That asshole. Duck Goose is nice. I don't know how many NPCs are going to be using attacks of opportunity. Arrow recovery is useful, but also, will I be... I guess if I take damage, I'll be standing in blood. It's my blood.
True.
Doesn't matter.
Still counts.
Yeah, let's go with Leech. Oh wait, I gotta take off Pet Pal. Pet Pal is not inappropriate, but I don't know how many giant spiders we're gonna be running into. You know?
And then when we do, you're going to be kicking yourself.
I'm gonna be like, son of a biscuit. Alright, tags. Tags determine what options are available to you in dialogue and how the world reacts to your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and background tags. Origin characters have unique origin tags. Got it.
So we just start with elf and our gender. And we can pick 2 more.
Okay. Dun.
I just realized if I make this character, we're probably all going to have the same things. We're going to be 2 sneaky people with roughly the same background.
I can actually pick some different things for this one. Because I see you as, like, with Velos there, probably a little barbarian. Like, the description is, you know, a little on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what it's like to need to fight tooth and claw just to survive. You do. Like, yeah. Possibly outlaw.
It was barbarian, outlaw, and mystic.
Yeah. Cracks in reality. Whereas I feel like I could very easily, for Mira here, pick Scholar. I could even pick Jester. She started as a bard.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And possibly even noble. Like, I could go real high into these things. Disarm the public with body tails and mesmerize them with midnight frights. Yeah, that's true facts. Feel like we should probably both take... We should have at least one overlap, and if we have overlap, I'm voting Mystic.
Okay.
Like, that feels like the overlap.
Yeah.
Alright. And I can pick one more, so... I'm torn between Jester and Noble, which seem at odds with one another. Scholar is okay. Yeah, right? Who do I want to impress? That's fair.
Which social group do you want to have influence over?
Right? I'm gonna go with Noble. Yeah,
Then,
that's what I think I'm gonna do it.
then I will go with outlaw. And now we've got
Excellent.
2 whole spheres of people covered on
Yes.
opposite ends of the.
The important ones. You can work with the ones we need to work with. I can get us around the ones we want to get around. Let's be honest,
There you
that's how
go.
it works.
You keep them,
Instruments.
you keep them off our back, and I provide the opportunities.
There we go. Select your origin instrument. Oh, that pop-up went away before I finished reading it. That's okay.
It plays whenever your character is doing well in combat or in
Oh.
certain scenes that are where your character related.
I'm
And
going to
since we
turn...
have
We have to turn it back up.
yeah,
Let's go there.
I know you want a cello.
Yeah, I already clicked on it.
It is one of the best sounding ones.
The Bansuri is nice. Okay, that's cute. Okay. They all sound very lovely.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the cello. So, I honestly think Velos would be very well suited to the Bansuri.
I was gonna say I could just go back and make a completely different character that would fit the Mansuri perfectly.
I feel like this kind of fits him anyway. Honestly. It's a simple weapon that could also double as a blow
Blowpipe.
yeah. Like a little thing, put it up here. Alright, I guess that's everything I need to select.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna click on start game. We were only in here for like a little over half an hour.
It's much easier than it first looks.
Like, it did not take me 4 hours to make my character. You're welcome.
We're just gonna let this.
I would like to let it, yeah, because I've never seen it. That woman's gonna eat your soul.
Like I knew it would.
She's doing it.
A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked.
See?
The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me.
Well, did you not just do it?
Just as I'd
Okay.
planned.
Just checking.
I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy.
Great name.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Stormwind's port.
I'd come here to kill Godwoken,
Oh.
but instead I became part of their story.
Okay, but was that not your plan?
Well, I mean,
Terrible planner.
yeah. Don't talk to me first.
Probably going to.
Still a bit groggy,
Yep.
are we?
It's okay.
Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Okay.
Did it in
Just-
the dialogue box for you?
Yes, it did. Now it's the next
Okay,
one
good.
that actually I had the problem with.
They actually don't have a next one because I'm not undead.
Oh, good.
The skull only talks to you if you're undead.
So to catch other people up, when we did a test, we had an issue with the undead dialogue, telling him to cover his bone,
Mhm.
where I got locked into the dialogue and I just had to save and reload. So, basic movement. Yes, left mouse button. Got it. I mean, that kind of goes with most games. Let me zoom in and see how this looks. Look, we got matching outfits.
You want to
I'm
see what sneaking looks
ridiculous.
like?
Yes.
I'm sneaking.
Alright, let me take a look at my bar. Game saved. Okay, so throwing knife on 1, ricochet on 2, first aid. Dome of protection. We are source muted and cannot cast. Yeah, I imagine that's what the collars are.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a dome of protection.
For some reason.
Yeah. This is special. Doesn't tell me where it came from. Flesh sacrifice.
Yeah, because we're elves.
Sexy. Some potions. Fire arrow. Poison arrow. Nice. And a resurrection scroll. Is that just a... Is it an ability? Like, or do those three...
It is an actual... Those are your items.
Okay. Alright. Whale. Then...
The little green pips next to their names
Yeah.
are how many action points it is to use them.
Okay. I gotcha. Cool, cool, cool.
Also, if you hold down the Alt key,
Okay.
you can see items that are sitting on the floor near you.
Oh, like the skull.
Like the skull, like the bucket, which you can use as a helmet, which provides you with -1 initiative because you're wearing a bucket on your head.
Oh. I'm gonna check out the skull because of course I am.
Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
Oh, doesn't want to talk to me. That's fine.
Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
I thought that was the most appropriate voice for her. There's nothing in the medical cabinet. Boo.
There's a desk over here.
Oh. See
I
more
believe
buckets.
I believe this ladder is up to where the lady wants us to go, but we don't have to go there immediately.
I'm going to take the gold. Press I to access your character pane. May as well take a look. Inventory intro. This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored here. Press the right mouse button on objects in your inventory to find out what you can do with them. I mean,
Yep.
I hover over it, it kind of tells me.
Well,
Yes.
if you click the right mouse button, it shows you all of the options
Oh,
you
the
can
action.
use.
Okay.
Yeah,
It gives me my context menu.
and you
Is that what
can
that's called? In Windows.
mess with
anyway.
things to your delight, like
Cast-
combine things and
Oh. Add to my wares. Send to Velis. You cannot have my resurrection scroll. Although, I may need to give it to you at some point.
I have one. You can see my bag in your party member thing, I think.
Yep. Oh, I can turn the lights off. I
We
can
came with a
use.
free backpack.
Nice. Right? Okay, stop playing with the candle, but I'm going to zoom in and do it one more time. Nice. Alt. I mean, I feel like... Yeah, I don't think I really want to take the bucket. I'm like, but they gave us 2. How nice.
Leave the buckets. Leave the buckets behind. We don't need them.
I can light candles. The only thing that's going to be hard to get used to is not being able to rotate.
If you hold the middle mouse button, you can rotate.
I can rotate! Son of a biscuit. Nice.
Also, you can... so the camera normally follows your character wherever you're going. It's always centered right.
Right.
If you use the W, A, S, and D keys, you can just move it. So which is really helpful for scanning ahead.
The camera stopped following your party member. You can look around freely using the arrow key. Okay, so... Salt. Little sprinkle of salt. These pop-ups that don't have a click OK or understood disappear way too fast.
No.
Just like the tips on the loading screen cycle through so fast that you can't really read them.
Read faster.
I love that your thing says sneaking when I hover over you. Move objects by clicking and dragging them. Like this one. Boom.
Yep.
I did it.
Also,
Target
these
is
boxes
too
might
far.
have things in them. Yeah, you can get up to all kinds of shenanigans with blocking doors off with these things.
Freight or food?
Two things can be true. Nothing in the crate.
There's eggs in this chicken coop.
Well, yeah.
Did you expect a needle?
Yes.
Did you expect a needle?
I mean, or something. Man, I can throw crates at people. Ooh, I have found a plate and a broken bottle. I'm taking them.
Hey, there was a key in this vase.
Oh, I got a disarming, trap disarming kit.
Keep that.
If
Cargo
you
door key.
Nice. You found a trap disarming kit. If you spy a trap, use the kit from your inventory and then select the trap. Okay.
Sounds legit. This
Take
key looks
key.
old and rusty. It may have one use left in it.
We know where that goes. Okay, I don't need to bring a crate with me, but I kind of want to. I wonder if it goes to this door.
Oh, hello, sheep.
This lock seems intricate. You should search for its key. Yep. I know the other door was locked, but I think the lever was on the other side, so...
The sheep just kicked me in the shin.
Oh. I want to talk to the sheep.
Her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you
Oh.
her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one
Oh,
Letter boxes to the void.
kicks you right in the shin.
Ow!
If someone is talking, like if I talk to an NPC, if you
Yep.
hover over me, it'll show a little ear symbol. Here, I'll do it again. I'll
Okay.
talk to the sheep, and then you can hover over me and click on me.
Oh. Nice. That is how I got in on your conversation, by the way, with the undead thing.
Okay, well, in the top right corner of that box is the ear icon again, but now it has a little red X. So.
Oh, that's probably what we needed to do, and we probably weren't stuck at all.
Well, I had never seen the interface before, so it's not our fault.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just like, that just sounds like turn off sound. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, hey, a letter, apple pie, ham, bread.
The good stuff. I'm not so sure about this banner on the wall over here, though. Have you
With the
seen
wacky
this?
hand and the eyeball in it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this letter. A firm note written in a firm hand.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Whoa.
Orders from the guard steward. Important. It's come to my attention again that several of you are bypassing the cargo hold security measures by sliding boxes onto the pressure plates. This will not do. The purpose of these measures is to require the presence of at least 3 magisters and a change of ship. Any deviation will allow at least one magister getting thrown over. Will result in at least one magister getting thrown overboard. Make sure it isn't you, Magister Siwan.
Well, then I know what I need to do. Excuse me a moment. I get to carry a crate. Oh, yes. The trick is you have to see where you're sending the dang thing. Too far. There we go. Whee! It's gonna take a little bit to get used to the there's a delay in movement response a little bit
Mm-hmm.
between when I click and when she moves. It's not huge. It's just palpable, if that makes sense.
I get it. I'm going to take all this food though.
Yeah, do it. Game saved. We're in danger.
There is a sleeping magister in front of a.
It's a shame I don't have chloroform. I have a knife
He's
though.
already sleeping.
I have a knife.
There's spilled oil everywhere too. So, hold on a second.
Do you have fire? I don't know how to sneak. I guess because I don't have sneak, I can't.
In the lower right corner where there's all the little
Oh, yep.
letters, if you hit X, it'll show you the basic actions, toggle actions.
Basic unsheath and ooh, sneak mode.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one. That's right. You showed me this. Duh. I'm so
You
used
can
to the
sneak.
crouch, you know.
It's just not as good as like somebody who has the sneaking skill.
And while I'm sneaking, thievery required.
Ugh, oil.
You've stepped in oil. Surfaces can slow you down and can also be ignited. Every surface has its own effects. Every was emphasized. Electrical discharge scroll. They make creams for that.
Mhm.
You found an electric discharge scroll. Try it out on a puddle of water or a steam cloud and see what happens. That seems like a bad idea. And yet a great idea. Shall I do what they recommend?
Let me
Yeah. I wanted to move back a little bit because I'm like, yeah, let's, nice. What you gonna do with that? Oh. Oh. Sorry, I'm out of your way. Hang on, let me get the heck out of your way. Can't really rotate. Nice, now I'm just a regular barrel. I'm ready for prop hunt. All right. Are you prepared?
So left is water, right is oil.
Yep. Woo!
Woof.
Hi. Yeah. I got a knife. I don't really have a skill that uses it. Oh, she's...
Ouch.
Aha, it's your turn.
Okay, well,
That's what it says. It just says it's your turn. I didn't realize this would be turn-based.
yeah, action points, turn-based,
I'm
etc.
cool with that. I'm cool with that. Not that we have enough action points for anything.
Oh, I do need a dagger. Do I have a dagger on me?
I have a knife.
I do not have a dagger.
Can I give you my knife? I can't really do anything with the knife right now.
I'm just gonna walk out of the fire.
That's a good plan.